Well, hello. AGamingNana here. A new venture starting Dune, The Awakening. Welcome, welcome. I'm waiting for my other crew member to join us, Immortal. And we are continuing our venture from yesterday. So, however, I finished and completed the Trooper class to unlock, and I'm also working on the plantology. Yeah, so I am awaiting his arrival. So I'm gonna check my journal and empty out my inventory. So as I'm checking out my journey here, as you can see, I have this moving on here, and I have that completed. So we're gonna be moving on to the next section here. We will be moving on. Let me see if I can work on 1 second. Okay, so I'm working on just unloading what is in my inventory here. Kind of unorganized, but however, we are moving on to the next section. My goodness. Let me go ahead and move this on over here. Construction tool, welding, salvage material. Let's see, I need one to be able to pack my vehicle. So I have a special tool that should be able to let me to put the vehicle in my pocket, which I have it right now. So let me go ahead and hydrate myself. I'm depositing blood here so it can transform into water. And I'm just gonna go ahead and load up a little bit in the drink, as you can see in the left-hand side there for hydration. Hello, hello, Tyrone. Welcome, welcome tonight, and welcome to whoever's watching. Please come and follow Gaming Nana. Would like to have you part of the stream if you like the streaming and the games I'm playing. Boy, I'm discombobulated with my speaking here tonight. Um, please come and follow. Love to have you. Oh, I'm just collecting other resources as I wait for Mortal. And I'm thinking that is the Mortal's arrival because I can hear the worm. I'm gonna have to check this out. Normally I can see when my friend is joining me, I see him. And I'm out in the sun. As you can see in the middle, it has slowly burning in the sun. And I don't want to do that. I want to get into the shade doing this. So, as I said, Immortal's on his way. Glad to have you here tonight in the stream, playing Dune Awakening, and we're moving on. And there he is. Welcome, welcome, Immortal. Hey, so we are moving on, right? Drive north to Gap. Okay, and research the advanced construction kit. So should we do that right now? Research the advanced kit or negative? Can we return back is what I'm asking. Okay, so I'm gonna take miscellaneous EMF generator. Okay, salvage metal, advanced servox. Okay, and fabric, micro microfiber. There's two. Utility tool, the cartography tool. Yes. The copper. What about these extra clothing here? Just go ahead and let these go. Okay. And then just go ahead and take the copper ore with us, right? Hey, Martel, can you re-verify the bottom boxes and make sure I have everything in here? Okay, so I don't have too many ore, if that's what's... Roger that. Okay, so what is next is I'm grabbing the fuel cell because we're definitely going to need the fuel cell, correct? Oh, wow. Make it, that's funny. Hmm. Which one, these? This guy? This one? So, what is the max total for a split step? Okay, roger that. It wouldn't take the 100. Okay. I would rather unclaim this or this space later. But however, is that going to affect me being able to build in the new area? Roger that. So we're in the newbie area. We are moving on to the open world area and making a new base over there. However, Immortal said already has one built in the other area and that we can use currently. It's a temporary base. But please come in and say hello. Come follow Gaming Nana. Would love to have you part of the team here. Yeah, Roger that. If we are gonna get a worm chasing us, Immortal, it is all good. Just let's get there. All right. Where on the map is this exactly? Dead ahead. Okay, so we're headed dead ahead, and the worm, I can hear his arrival. And there he is. Not yet. He is definitely close, so get yourself moving there, Immortal. Roger that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to another quest and work on it. Okay, so I need to research the advanced construction kit, so I'm gonna hop up off the bike here. Okay, we're gonna wait.
You might have seen my little pyrotechnics display, Off-Worlder, but whether you did or not, the long and short of it is that I must go, and quickly. The Sardaukar have my scent, and the Emperor's hounds are not known for their mercy. I do not know when we will meet again. Continue to follow your path. Let the desert teach you as you walk in the footsteps of the Fremen. Find allies. It is hard to survive without friends. And remember, Arrakis will sharpen you, Off-Worlder. Make sure you become the right kind of blade.
Okay, Mortal. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the research the advanced construction kit. One moment. Cover for me if needed. Okay, roger that. So I'm gonna do one of the moving on tasks that's needed to do, and I need to complete a research for the events construction tool. So it'll just be one sec while I do this. Okay, so I just completed researching the construction. As you can see, I went ahead and to the inventory area, or I pressed I or J or whatever it may be for your PC, and I went into so example, I pressed I and I went into journey, not journey, excuse me, research, belay my last. So I went into research and I went into construction and I completed researching the construction kit. So that's what I needed to do. And Immortal is allowing me to use his, and we're going to go ahead and use his temporary base. So it says what I need to do here next is to construct or interact with an advanced sub left. So, okay. Okay, Immortal's speaking to me. You may not hear his voice, but I can, he's explaining to me once we get to his base. I can just go ahead and interact with it there. And like I said, I will build my own base, but we're going to use his temporarily. We are definitely in the open world here, so here we go. Can you hear that worm right under us? As you can see behind us, if you can see. We are at Immortal Space, and like I said, I will be building my own, perhaps probably right next to his, but this is his temporary base. You don't think this is a good spot, Immortal? Right. Negative that, Immortal. Okay. It says to go ahead and advance sub left console. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm interacting with the events console. In the upper left, it stated that I had completed it. So it says open the map and abandon your base. So Mortal, so now I'm going to my map and abandon my base, correct? Okay, so I am abandoning my first base here. Thank you. And I want to confirm that I'm abandoning it. And it is now abandoned. It's gone. So now, here we go. Just checking out the area. Okay, so Myrtle, you need to invite me to your party. Thank you. Enter. Negative. Okay, I was joining Soren because, however, I have not built my base yet, but we're temporarily using his base, and I want to be able to save my position here. Okay, Immortal's working on something right now. But as you can see, I am working on the second trial, as you can see above, part of the quest that I need to do. And the way to do that, I press J on the PC, and you can see I am working on the journey here. Okay, so he opened it up to where I can utilize um, what is needed in his base. So this is what we're working on. The second trial, is that correct? Do you want to do the second trial? Okay, so let me go ahead and we're gonna do a little bit switch off here. We are in the open world. Although Immortals say it may not be fair game, but I'll just mind my P's and Q's. So I decided that we're gonna go ahead and work on the second trial, and we need to locate the second, and it's unknown thereafter. Okay, Immortal. Let me take a look-see in the map. Would I need to do what I did in the base before to open up the map? Okay, so I need to work on seeing if I have a launcher probe. And some of these things that I have on me, Immortal, do you want me to go ahead and put these into your storage boxes, or hold on to this because it okay. Okay, as you can see right now, about 60%, 65% of my inventory is full, so I'd like to alleviate it because, okay. Okay, so let me go ahead and transfer the resources there. Um, let's see, what else can I do? Immortal. For these. Okay, and okay. Here, I'll go ahead and place that there. Place this there. Um, it won't accept it. I'm having Immortal make another chest because I'm distributing what I have in my inventory. If any case that I need to gather more resources or run into more resources to put into my inventory. Again, welcome to a Gaming Nana stream tonight, playing Dune and enjoying it. So please come join the chat or please follow. Would love to have you part of the team. Okay, I just need to, he just created that for me. Let me see. Roger that. Okay, Immortal's gonna put one of the bigger blood bags that convert over to water into. Okay, so let me go ahead and take that one. Which one is that, Immortal, that you're speaking of? This one? Do Roger that. Oh, let me go ahead. Should I go ahead and drop this improvised blood extractor? Okay, roger that. Roger that. Okay, so I'm using his place temporarily. Please come in and say hello. I'd like to hear from you. Chat. Have you tried this game? And if so, do you enjoy it? What do you think of it? So I am in the new area here, and I have to go to the highest point and open up the map a little bit. Okay, we're looking for a survey probe, and that opens up the map a little bit more. So we'll go ahead and fabricate one. Just one sec. Okay, working on the survey probe. Negative. Okay, so I had to create a survey probe launcher and a survey probe to be able to um, go to the highest point of the mountain here, and I am going to place it in my inventory. One sec. Okay, roger that. Immortal was speaking to me. What is it that you needed? Okay, so this is part of the tactical tech. Immortal was telling me that I should apply my skills, and I'm looking at the tactical tech, and one of them is having the ability of this claw here. So there you go. Okay. Okay. So I'm learning this one. Explosive grenade and range damage. There we go. And so this is the trooper. And rerouting, a passive skill there. Okay. And then in my inventory, I'll just, okay. So I will replace it and place the survey probe and then go to the highest point. So let me work my way up to the very top to launch. I wish I had that repelling. Okay, roger that. Okay, so I had remembered yesterday I learned this repelling tool to climb the rocks here. So one sec. Okay, so that is it. It's the claw. And so let me go ahead and I'm not quite sure how to use this immortal, so what do I do? Well, the hopping. Yeah, he's climbing pretty good by jumping. Funny. Roger that. He's telling me I need to get a little bit closer up here, so okay, Q. Whoa! Okay, so I'm learning how to grab. Oh my goodness sake. Yeah, roger that. I have to heal now. I'm learning how to repel on this mountain. I prefer just to climb it now because I am ready to off myself here, just trying to learn how to repel. So I'm gonna ask Immortal, when I repel up here and I press Q, right? And then how do I be able to, you know, okay, press the space bar. Oh, there we go. How complicated. It's not really that complicated. It's just you press Q. Roger that. I got you, Immortal. Thank you. Okay, so look up high here and then, oh, not good. Roger that. I guess within time, getting used to this, rappelling up the mountain, the boulder. Her stamina is getting low, so I have to wait to repel again. And then what I do is I press, as I press Q and to repel up, I press the space bar and W to try to get closer to the formation so I do not fall. My gosh. Again. So, while I'm working on this, welcome to my stream. Please come and follow AGamingNana. Would love to have you. Dune Awakening, and I am trying to reach to the highest top, climbing and repelling my stamina if it allows me to. Okay, so it's not easy as I thought it was, but I'll just keep on trying. I'll be positive about this. She will get there. Okay, walking closer to the crevice here, so once I lose my stamina, I could just fall at a shorter distance, like now. Okay, we're rappelling up here soon. Or jumping, that works too. So what I'm trying to do is to get the highest point so I could launch this probe launcher to open up the map and to be able to see. And right behind me, you can hear that worm. So what has happened is you can see that you saw a gauge there. The sun was burning me to death, and I had to find some sort of shade, but the probe fail, and I only had one. I should have gotten another, but however, I'm gonna go ahead and await for Immortal to arrive to see if I can get another probe. So I'm gonna stay here in the shade until he joins me. Kind of like the Grand Canyon, don't you think? Here we go. So what we are doing right now is the second trial of AQL. But currently, I am working on probing this guy with this launcher, and you have to get to this highest point, and it will open up this map a little bit for us to see it around the vicinity. Okay, as you can see, there's Soren right now, which is immortal, and he's trying to reach to where I'm at. Yeah. So I'm talking to immortal currently. And there's this sandworm, huh? I am here, trying to hide from the heat. I am right here. Oh.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching. Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Okay, so it is getting nighttime and no scorching sun, so the probe should be able to succeed. Okay, looking at that. And open up the map a little bit larger into the area. This is an example of what you don't do off a high cliff like that. I'm just gonna continue to wrap. I did survive with maybe
Sector weather alert. A
25% or
large
less of
sandstorm
my
is
life.
approaching.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Roger that. A sandstorm is arriving. Okay, I'm still looking for mortal here. Am I gonna say it's hard to see here? I'm gonna have to hide somewhere. Right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and crouch and see if I can be safe. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and heal myself. That was a sandstorm, and that also will kill you itself, alongside with the worms, bandits, other things, etc. Okay. Now I just need to find where Mortal's house is here. Okay, so I'm rehydrating for more water. As you can see on the left side, I was completely out of water, and that is one of the things that I did, is to open up the area with this probe launcher. But what now, I'm gonna go ahead and replace this area with the vehicle backup tool, which I can carry my vehicle in a pocket. Nice, huh? Wish you could do that in real life. But for now, we're moving on to the next task here. Okay, so this is where we need to go next. So I placed a personal marker in where we need to go, which is the deep struggle. And that's where we need to head on to. Again, thank you for joining a Gaming Nana stream. Please come and follow. If you enjoy my stream, please like, subscribe, and follow. Would love to have you. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I can't spin 360 degrees, just 180, and I wasn't able to see the sandworm. But however, we'll get that opportunity soon. Okay, so I'm opening up the map and we're almost here in our destination. Let me hop on out. Okay. Oh, dang. That's crazy. I guess I have to go on an adventure on my lonesome. And it's begun. Have to interact.
Shaitan. Do you understand, Wani? Our God gave us the gift of thought, and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Knowledge without action is empty. Bila kaifa. Our wanderings brought us to Rossak. We were persecuted. Our families burned in the fires of their ignorance. We learned the cost of inaction. Never to forgive, never to forget. Some were sent to work in mines. The tunnels were unstable. Our work made them more so. We learned the cost of action. Never to forgive, never to forget. It was on Rossak that the Sayadina created the poison drug. Words became memories. Through thought and action combined, we learned to create. The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Did not God give us Shaitan to force action? And where does action lead? Ibn Kirtaiba. Thought and action lead to creation. What is the purpose of thought? To honor the Creator. Remember. What is the purpose of thought?
To honor the
To
Creator.
honor the Creator. Remember Rossak. Bila kaifa.
Okay, so I completed that journey and I still have preparing for life, as you can see, for the task that needs to be completed. So I will be upgrading the mining tool, which is the next. And I'd like to say thank you for joining a Gaming Nana's stream. Please come and follow, subscribe, and I shall see you tomorrow. Thank you and have a good night.